Are we recording? Regular Joe here. This is Request for Musicians. This is to score a short film that's going to go in the episode of our TV show regarding the number one. It's actually the first segment of the first episode, and it's this short film called The First Stars I See Tonight. We made a request previously for composers to compose a score for this short film. We've gotten some great contributions. Megancarnes in particular came through with a really great version. We dressed in also a few elements from another contribution from a musician named Dita Buckman. Now we want to get musicians to play this composition. So let me introduce our music producer, Jeff Peff. Howdy. So Jeff, you've put together a final version of the composition. And now, what shall we look for from musicians?
What we've done is arranged parts for violin, viola, cello, flute, and clarinet, and piano, and or keyboard, and or synth. We're going to have a score as well as the individual tracks to listen to if you can't read. Not only do we have the specific acoustic instruments laid out that we want to use, but we also have a lot of long, soft synth pads in the piece right now as well that I think would be great to try being played on other acoustic instruments. And the idea would be that where you see synth pads with the long notes and that sort of thing, let's see what they sound like on, say, your violin, or your lap steel, or your whatever. We have parts laid out for specific acoustic instruments, and we would love to also hear some of the synth parts played on those as well. And then, finally, if you have some ideas of your own, there's a lot of open space in the score, so we're not only looking for the parts that we'll have inside the score and on the recording, but also whatever ideas you might come up with yourself.
Use this composition as a skeleton, but be creative. We don't want this to sound like a traditional Hollywood orchestra score. I'm looking for something more like, a Sigur Rós song or a Radiohead song or something kind of unexpected and really cool. So be creative. Play these notes because these notes match with the picture perfectly. But as far as how your notes sound, go at it. Anything else?
That's it.
All right then. Thanks again.